A few minutes can mean a lot when it comes to a medical call. Now firefighters in Burton have a new training which gives them new skills to help cut the time between getting on scene and getting treatment. News 3's Andrew Davis joins us with tonight's Crime and Safety Report.
They're usually the first people on the scene, the first one to get to patients, but have they always had the training to take care of those patients properly? Now in Burton, a new program is set up to say, yes, they do.
You see a lot more, you ride a lot more, there's more requirements that you have to do, so you have a better understanding.
A better understanding and better training. That's why several Burton firefighters work to become advanced EMTs.
The advanced allows us to start IVs and administer some basic drugs. So that helps a lot when the paramedics get there and the ambulances get there, is if we already have an IV started and ready for them to push, a more advanced drug.
It's part of Burton's community risk reduction program. When the numbers showed that 80% of the calls they were taking were medical or traffic accidents, the goal to improve response and treatment time. As soon as these EMTs now get on scene, they can offer more help, then move on as soon as paramedics arrive.
Conceivably, you could go from house to house to call, whereas an EMS unit picks up a patient and treats that patient. They still have to transport them to the hospital and get their ambulance cleaned back up to get back into service. We can just get right back on the fire truck, get right into the next calls.
And with a rural coverage area like Burton, quick treatment can make a life-saving difference when ambulances are tied up on other calls.
Hurricane. The ambulances don't start running again until after we're already back out on the road. So there's not an ambulance coming.
This goes past the basic training all Burton firefighters gain, more education, more knowledge, and more confidence when they roll on any call.
So now instead of getting someone who can show up and do some stuff but not a whole lot, now you've got someone who has more capabilities.
Right now, there are 2 engines with that advanced certification EMT and equipment on them. The plan long-term is to get the entire department certified so the entire area will be protected in case of that emergency. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3.